of the Russian satellite which brings into the realm of possibility all those wild science fiction stories of interplanetary travel. It's fascinating.
They tell us the world may never be the same again.
Precisely kind of information do you want from the satellite? What do you want? What do you want?
Really helped our kids to have more opportunities.
Gaining the extra funding really goes a long way to providing opportunities.
We are low on the socioeconomic index, so our students haven't got $200 when we're going away for these trips.
Students often miss out on opportunities because of the financial commitment.
More often than not, the student has to give up their sport.
With the funding from Polo projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions.
Your generosity has enabled us to enable these students be able to play in these sports, be able to just be the best versions of themselves.
We're really grateful, and I cannot express that enough about how and what it means to us.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
Since 2022, New Zealand Carbon Farming has been a partner in our School Sports Series, which is a collection of national sporting events that are held throughout New Zealand. They've also committed significant funding to help local schools and the communities that they're a part of so they can achieve more with their sport programs.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport and to promote sport in schools is hugely beneficial.
As a small rural school, obviously travel is an issue for us. We compete often in the Waikato.
We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel and cost of accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students.
Our students are in an area where money is tight and opportunities for them is minimal, so creating more opportunities at school for our students to participate in sport is what we're wanting to do.
So to be able to have the support of New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic this year.
We are very grateful for the funding. It's going to help a lot of our students here at Tikuti High School, especially one of our students, Callum Headley. He has made the New Zealand Kia Ораhi team.
I'd just like to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for their support of the college. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to offer everything we do to the students.
Huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. Certainly the opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
Big thanks to New Zealand Carbon Farming for everything they've done for us. Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te tā, no maira. Greetings and welcome to the Gully Field here at New Plymouth Boys High School for today's first 15 fixture between Hato Pataiki o Whirinaki, that's St. Pat's College from Silverstream, Wellington, and Te Kura Tamatani o Ngā Mutu, New Plymouth Boys High School. Joining me in commentary today is Jack Karifi, Director of Rugby here at New Plymouth Boys High School. This traditional fixture, Jack, always delivers some quality rugby, doesn't it?
E te tā, nau mai rā, haere mai, nau mai. Yes, Kevin. What a wonderful day, and we're looking forward to some great running rugby.
Yes, indeed. As the boys' high school students, all 1,400 of them, have now come onto the far terraces to support their school. This is the 93rd year that this long-standing tradition has been played, and we're expecting a good game.
I think we are. It's a lovely looking day out there. I think the ground is in great conditions, and both teams, I'm sure they're going to be running that ball.
Well, last year this result was played out in Silverstream in the Hutt Valley with New Plymouth Boys High School running out the winners 20 points to 17. Very close game. Of the 92 games that have been played over the 93 years of this contest, New Plymouth Boys High have won 55, St. Pat's 33, and there's been a drawn match 4. So after last week's performance, New Plymouth Boys High had a difficult match against Hamilton Boys High, 64 points to 14 they lost. I'm expecting them to play a lot better today, Jack.
I sure do, Kev. I think a lot of learning went to the management team and the players themselves, and watching them training this week, I'm sure they'll take that on board.
Okay, well, both schools have an inclusive set of values that aim to develop young men through enjoyable rugby experiences. New Plymouth Boys High School have their Be the Example and their school crest, comradeship, valour and wisdom to guide their actions. St. Pat's have their unity, faith, courage, support and humility, as well as their school crest, Sectere for them, hold fast to your faith. So both schools have a long tradition of trying to extract the best from their students, and I imagine on the rugby field they try to do that as well.
I think so, Kevin. These are great young men. I think rugby is the game that they chose to play and have fun, but at the same time they're well raised, they're good men, not only in their family, their school, but in our community.
The weather conditions for today, as you can see on screen, perfect conditions for rugby. We have very fine overcast conditions. The ground looks in superb condition, notwithstanding some rain last night. Referee for today's game will be Mitch Young, and we'll be awaiting soon the players to come onto the field prior to the traditional hakas. Just as a bit of background, St Pat's College, they have had 5 games prior to this one, or in fact maybe 6. They defeated Gisborne Boys High School 47-10. St Bede's from Christchurch, they beat them 26-5. They had a very close game against Palmerston North Boys High 32-30. They lost closely to Hastings 14-21, and they've played 2 college matches in their normal Saturday competition as well. Wairarapa College defeating them 47-5 and Tauranga College 71-7. New Plymouth Boys High, on the other hand, they've had a game against Fielding High School. They lost 26-31. Wanganui Collegiate, they also lost 32-15. They had a good win against Auckland Grammar here at the Gully, 27-24. Close game against Francis Douglas College, their Overtown rival, 20 points to 18. Last week, as I mentioned before, not a very good day on the park. They lost quite heavily to Hamilton Boys High, holder of the Maraska Cup, 64-14. So there's plenty at stake for both schools today here. There is a shield at stake. It's called the McDonald Shield. Shane McDonald, an ex-pupil of St Pat's College, Silverstream, and his family donated that trophy, so there's plenty at stake, Jack.
Plenty at stake, yeah. As you mentioned, Shane McDonald is a wonderful man here, a good leader in our community and a wonderful player in his days.
Exactly, and as we now note that the St Pat's team are coming onto the field, we probably will have time to run through the team names.
Yep.
I'll do the St Pat's team for you, and Jack will do the Plymouth Boys High team. So the St Pat's team, their loose head prop will be Noah Cridgen. Their hooker, Jenko Wari Inga. McLean Forbes will be the tight head prop. Alex Hewitt, the son of Norm Hewitt, will be at lock at number 4. Blaine Knapp, at number 5 will be locking partner. Number 6, Drew Berg McLean. 7, Jackson Mendoza. And 8 will be Braden Soy. Number 9 will be Kiem O'Connell. The captain at number 10 will be Miniata Patalasoi. Number 12, Elijah Solomona. 13, very strong player, David Tokalatawa. Right wing, Jeremy and Palasioma. 15, Tommy Tukapuna. And Harry Stoop will be on the left wing.
At the New Plymouth Boys High School, number 1 is Irvin Leatuafi. Number 2, Marshall Sheenan. Number 3, Soane Aholele. Number 4, Sean O'Sullivan. 5, Ethan Potros. 6, Corbin Nielsen. 7, and our captain, Neve Nelly. Number 8, Joel Barr. Number 9, Tayaho Milton. Number 10, Jack Weissman. 12, William Rover. 13, Oliver Cole. Number 11 on the wing, Jackson Steele. Number 14, Braden Nielsen. And at fullback is Tomai Colin Tiapo.
Rightio, we await the traditional hakas. It's now time to just sit back and enjoy the spectacle. Very important that both teams put on a good haka. Their school is supporting New Plymouth Boys High. Watch this and enjoy.
Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful looking day out there.
Well, what an impressive sight you've just seen. Two schools with a great tradition of rugby between them, putting the challenge out to each other prior to this game. What do you think about that,
What
Jack?
a massive challenge. What I like most, Kev, is right at the end there. You shake hands and wish each other well. And now it's battle time.
Yeah, definitely. It's time for battle.
Yeah.
And as we say, it's game day in Te Rā Takaro.
Yeah.
So let's get into this action now.
Yeah.
Just before we do get this action underway, this coverage is brought to you by Maori TV and New Zealand Sports Collective, who along with their sponsors Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming and Kit Bailey's Real Estate, they aim to grow awareness of the values of sport and Maori culture in New Zealand secondary schools. So they've gotten behind this initiative, and they're supporting today's game through their sponsorship. Thank you for that. We're about to start this game. As you can see on screen, St. Pat's College from Wellington, they'll be playing from right to left as you view it. The Plymouth Boys High will playing from left to right, wearing their traditional black and white jerseys. And no, I beg your pardon, they've now changed over. St. Pat's will actually be playing from left to right. The Plymouth Boys High School will line up right to left. And it's going to be in your Plymouth Boys High School. The Namutu team here. They will start this match. Jack Wiseman, their number 10. Mitch Young, the referee for today's game. Good crowd in attendance here, Jack, to watch this match.
Very good crowd. And as usual, the students love to come out and support their team.
Good pressure being applied there from New Plymouth onto St. Pat's. Kick has been made downtown. New Plymouth decide they're going to have a long kick. Try and get some field position early. St. Pat's running it back through their winger. He's taken in a good tackle. First pod from St. Pat's going forward. Coming the short side. Looking for an overlap. Good pass inside. Good continuity coming on here, but just when they expect to take full advantage, a knock on, Jack.
A knock on there. Some great play from Silverstream. Good touches by their back line there on the short side there, Kev. But at the same time, do great defence, scrambling defence from New Plymouth Boys High School.
Oh, yes, indeed. So we now have the first scrum, the Nonoki. And it'll be interesting to see how they approach the scrums. The St. Pat's College team have a young and experienced at first 15 level in their forward pack. They're all first year, first 15 players, but they're all mostly year 13.
I tell you what, Kevin, too, apart from last week's game, I think our forward backs been holding their own. They've been well coached, and it will be interesting to see what happened today.
Yes, indeed. Well, they are coached by two experienced campaigners in the forwards, Chris Luke and Sam Moore, the headmaster of the school, who also has coached the New Zealand secondary schools and the New Zealand under-19 team, so he will have the forwards well drilled for this game and throughout the season.
Yes.
So it's Milton to feed the first scrum of the day. Nice long cut out pass, double around. They're looking to spread it wide, getting players into space. As they go into the ruck zone now, Milton feeding up to their first pod. Good bruising run there from their front row forward. Slow ball though. Good backdoor players. They're starting to set up a bit of a attacking structure on the left side. Good run through here from the loose forward as they get some good continuity. This is looking likely, Jack. They're starting to put some pressure on through their back line. Good support play. Now they choose to spread it wide. Good passing here. Good overlap looking likely here if they can get their hands on the ball. Just drawing pass was needed there, Jack. They probably let an opportunity go slipping. Boys High School applying all the early pressure. Good charging run through the middle. Nice little tip-off ball. What's Milton going to do with it at the back of the ruck? He's caught in possession. Now they're getting ready for the pick and go through the middle. Keeping low, shoulders on. I expect to see this again. They'll latch on and drive close to the line. Yes, they do. Not quite over. Trying to pick up the numbers. This time they go through, and yes, it is the first try of the day. All done through their strength of their forwards' effort. There was 2 or 3 very good phases leading up to that, and then, of course, the big boys took over, Jack, and took it to the line.
I tell you what, Kev, right from the start, it was a good burst on the side here by Chobada, number 8. And then they won the quick recycle, and then the ball was spin out wide. So they went to edge, and then now they score a wonderful drive. Great beetle.
Yeah, great try there from the Plymouth Boys High School to start the match. That'll get the crowd excited, and especially the 1,400 students on the far side. They love getting a day out of school, a half a day to support their team, and great start in your Plymouth.
It's a wonderful start. Any coach will love a start like that. They went edge to edge. The forwards got their numbers. They drove, and a good solid forward drive there. And now reward with a great try. Great try. Good beetle.
And we'll wait the whanau, the kick for the conversion. He's certainly taking his time to ensure he gets everything right. Left-footed kick. And yes, the flags go up, and you can tell by the crowd's delight, especially the students. They're happy about what they've seen there. So we've only been running time about 8 minutes or so, so New Plymouth Boys High will take the lead, 7 points to 0. And the first try was after 4 minutes of play. All of the earlier pressure, certainly from the New Plymouth side, the Namutu team. So what can Hatu Patariki Whenanaki do from this kickoff? There was a knockback. So Boys High can clear to touch, which they have done so.
I think, Kevin, both teams are playing really, really well. I just think Boys High at the moment are recycling their ball really, really well and holding on to it.
As we both know, Jack, it's important to get 2-second delivery ball at the ruck. As it goes to the back of the St. Pat's line out, they get a chance to attack with their one-off runner. First phase has been done. Now they're looking for the second phase through the backline players. Nice, good tackle there. The ball has gone to ground. They go the same way attack. Now it's being switched. The Plymouth Boys High solid on the tackle, but a pick and go through the middle there from St. Pat's. Now it's coming into the first pod. Their support players a little bit slow to get there, but good delivery now as they're looking for an in ball. Now he's made the gap. Onto his outside centre. St. Pat's looking strong now if they can get good ball. It's being slowed down slightly. It's a pick and go close to the line. They're going to get their forwards in action. Shunting on, latching on. Number 9. Obviously, Kean O'Connell calling them to keep pick and go, pick and go. They're being held up over the line, or close to it. Boys High trying to get the scrum put in. But no, referee Mitch Young has decided that...
There's a goal line dropout.
Goal line dropout. Held up over the goal. Goal line dropout. New Plymouth Boys High ahead, 7 points to 0. In this traditional fixture that's been going for 93 years. And not so good that time, Jack. A kick out. They went right at it on the full.
Yep. You can't afford to make mistakes like that. Nevertheless, I tell you, Silverstream, building up to that point, they've been doing really, really well.
Yes, they have.
Some good forward play there, especially from Braden Soy, their number 8.
Yeah,
big, solid young man there.
He's a very experienced player, third year in the first 15, a year 13 player. And so he's showing a lot of experience in this match so far. So we'll have a scrum. Once again, that's a Nonoki, close to the New Plymouth Boys High try line. Nice, steady, strong scrum. Decoy run off the back, but they get one of their 7/5/8 players to get into the action, but he knocked it on as he was going over the try line. They do have a strong midfield combination, the St. Pat's team, Solomona and Tukulatawa.
Yep.
It went to one of those boys, but unfortunately, as you saw, he spilled the ball in the contact. Time now for St. Pat's.
Yep. That number 8, solid number 8, great run.
Yeah, putting plenty of pressure to the boys' side defensive line. Boys' side right up on defence there. He's driven them back 2 or 3 metres. Coming off quickly off the line. Outside break looking likely.
Knock on.
But not to be.
That was a good solid defence line by New Plymouth Boys High School. Yeah, they were all coming up together. Their line speed was solid, and hence Silverstream make that mistake.
Yes, indeed. If you get a good line speed, you're going to put any team under pressure. They just momentarily take their eye off the ball and just forget to do their first job, which is to catch it first, and spillage happens. Scrum will be reset. It sometimes happens a bit in rugby, doesn't it, Jack? They just take time to get their set their footing and the props, perhaps.
Exactly.
Not binding correctly and have a reset.
Yeah. The first couple of scrums are always a testing sort of period. Everybody's trying to outdo the other person, and especially underfoot. I think it's a little bit wet underfoot.
Yes,
at
it
the
is.
moment, even though it's a lovely day.
A lovely day for rugby, but you're correct. We had some rain last night, and it could be a little bit slippery on the surface. So that's a few, how many? Penalty to the New Plymouth Boys High team. Amuti side will now probably look to clear for touch. Territory so important, isn't it?
Very, very important, yep.
And it's very difficult playing in your own 22 against a strong side. So territory is important to start and then build some phases. So from this line out, the Rangi Ki Oaho, New Plymouth will attempt to get their backline into action. Off the top play perhaps. No, they're going to go for a drive using their forwards. And a couple of backline players have come in as well. Plymouth do have a strong forward pack. They're using it to advantage now.
Ooh, lost that ball.
Perhaps taking it one step too far.
Probably in the control of the ball, Kev. I thought they drove really well there at the New Plymouth Ngā Kai Whakamua, but they lost control of the ball there, and hence they turn over position.
So Kieran O'Connell, the halfback, he's a first-year player. He is year 12 for the first 15. Getting experience in this intimidating ground as the gully field is for visiting teams. His first 5'8", Ma'u Winiatu Patalesio, he's the head boy of their school as well. Third year in the first 15, and expect him to be controlling things throughout the game, as well as you said already, their number 8, Brayton Assoy, a third-year player. St. Pat's in their back line lined up for attack. Are they going to use their backs? Yes, they are. Got some decoy runners coming. Good defence, though. We go wide yet again. Trying to get on the outside, but couldn't get the offload.
Oh.
Now they have. Good run here from their number 10.
Oh, luck.
But just when he attempted to link up there, that was Winiata Patalesio. A few good steps there, looking to find an offload, but not able to do so, and the ball was spilled.
Yes, some great touches there from Silverstream. Unfortunately, that pass just a little bit too low for the player to catch.
Score remains 7 points to 0. 13 odd minutes of running time have gone by. Good shunt coming in from St. Pat's there, but cleared. But a knock on, being regathered. Jackson Steele on the ball on the left wing here. Clearly taken out of play, you can see that. Coming through, trying to do the normal forward's job as getting in around by the ball, but taking the player out without any sighting of the ball. Penalty awarded. Few how many, this will be going to touch. So what can New Plymouth now do from this line out, Jack? What do you think they might try?
Well, I was just about to say, Kev, that both teams are playing some really good rugby. I think if one team just need to control that ball and use it wisely, they'll get that momentum going. So at the moment, I think it's still testing time for both teams.
As we go into the midfield now, yes, we're trying to spread it. Plymouth, great ball on the outside. There's plenty of space to move into scoring territory, but good covering defence have made that tackle. It had to be made. They're scrambling for the ball here on the ground, coming back slowly. New Plymouth will go into their pod runners. First phase.
Yeah.
Hand is out. Penalty coming New Plymouth's way.
Yeah. The man not rolling away in a tackle.
Yes, the man not rolling away. They must get out east to west as quick as they can, and if they do not, they're certainly going to be penalised. But as you said earlier, Jack, you're right. We're not getting more than 2 or 3 phases before either a knock-on or some offence occurs. We're not getting that continuity.
Yeah, and that ball security is very important for both teams, just to get that continuity and build more phases, so that will build confidence in the team.
Exactly, confidence breeds from doing things right, and if you can get 7 or 8 phases, you're going to get a lot of confidence because you'll make ground on the team and apply a lot of pressure. Rightio, so New Plymouth to throw to this line out, Rarangi Kiwahu. And they've been very successful so on their line-outs. Another good take in the middle from Sean O'Sullivan as they bring it to the ground.
They want to turn over too.
St. Pat's have turned it over. Well done, St. Pat's. Ruru Hunga, good turnover there from the St. Pat's team. St. Pat's wishing to run it from deep inside their own 22. Nice breakout here. But no, a little bit of a scuffle going on. The ref has come back for a chance to talk to the teams, both captains. Wasn't quite aware of what happened there, Jack.
There was a little bit of scuffle from Rarangi Kiwahu, which was won by New Plymouth Boys High, but Silverstream turned the ball over, but I'm not quite sure what happened there.
It gives the both teams a chance to get in a huddle and get back to the basics of rugby, which is, being clean and fair, and have a chat to each other about doing things right. Because once you get a penalty against you, or you lose a player to the bin, you're disadvantaged straight away, aren't you?
Big time. 10 minutes in the bin is no good for any team. And but I tell you, I really love the way the two teams are playing. Boys High are leading by 7 points, but at the same time, Silverstream are right in the fight. They're right in the fight.
They indeed are. They have a quality team. Their latest 2 All Blacks were Safo Moa and Tyrell Limax, both players in the front row who have played for the All Blacks. They are the St. Pat's College latest 2 All Blacks.
Great All Blacks. Great All Blacks.
The Plymouth Boys High School have also had several All Blacks through their ranks. They've had over 25 All Blacks, but none in the last 2 or 3 years anyway. But they've got plenty of players playing Super Rugby throughout the country, and many have made the Taranaki wider squad. In fact, there's 17 in the Taranaki representative squad. 5 of those are contracted players, and 17 are in the wider Taranaki squad, all from New Plymouth Boys High.
I think watch this space. As you mentioned before, Kevin, a lot of them are playing Super Rugby. And they're starting to get their game on the roll. And just looking at this first 15 and some other younger player coming through, I think in years to come, you'll see more and more of these players in the international scene.
That's good to hear, Jack, because you've got a job as Director of Rugby, and no doubt you are promoting the younger players in the school as well.
Definitely. There's a lot more to it than just rugby. I think it's just developing a person, and that's what the school is all about. So I've started this year, and I'm really enjoying the role. I'm still finding my feet, but enjoying it very much. There's a lot of talent there.
Okay, we await this kick from this penalty. The Fuhamini. Struck it well.
There we go. Great kick.
And yes, penalty there taken from Jack Wiseman. New Plymouth Boys High School go out to a 10-0 lead. 17 and a half minutes running time on the clock. It's a 35-minute per half, these games. Very good start from New Plymouth Boys High School. And I don't think St. Pat's will be happy about that drop out.
Not at all.
There is a strong wind favouring New Plymouth Boys High, I believe, or slightly favouring them, but that did not go the 10 metres.
No. Looking forward to this Nonoke, Kevin, this scrum here coming up. As we mentioned before, both teams are, I'll say they're even in the scrum. Just a little bit of technique that's going wrong when they're driving in and up will cause a lot of penalties.
Yeah, you must go low, don't you? You must be low in the scrum.
And straight.
And straight, and obviously at the breakdown time, come up and low. Referee checking the spacing of the St. Pat's backline as they... Oh, a nice draw and pass there. Got a bit of a... opportunity to pass on, but yet again,
back to the scrum.
St. Pat's have been penalised.
It looks like incorrect binding there.
It did seem to indicate the ref was using his arms as a binding an offence. Right, St. Pat's. Oh, hurried kick for touch there as the defence came at him.
Great defence, great defence.
Certainly good line speed coming after that kick. Lineouts are always a challenging part of the game, aren't they, Jack?
It's always a challenge.
You've got to get everything correct, your throw, your lifters. And so far, both lineouts have operated well as we get a nice lineout take from O'Sullivan. Good cut-out pass. Trying for the outside break. Quick ball is needed now. They go the same way. Good line speed coming up from St. Pat's. This time we'll go back this way, this side. Pop pass didn't reach its target. St. Pat's going the short side. Almost an intercept there.
Knock on.
Just pushing that past a little bit. Won't be pleasing their coaches too much. But they do have gained a penalty. St. Pat's team is coached today, or for the season, through Mitchell Forbes. His own son is playing as a tight head prop wearing jersey number 3. Their manager is Peter West and the director of rugby is Tim Mannix. The Plymouth Boys High, on the other hand, we didn't mention, but their coach, Ray McDonald, assistant coaches Chris Luke and Sam Moore. They're sponsored by W.R. Phillips, BTW Company, Bounceback Physio. Todd Wolf does a great job in that regard, and the Ware Brothers trucking firm. So thank you for your sponsorship of New Plymouth Boys High Rugby. That's a good line out take there from St. Pat's. Good Strong forward
Good drive.
surge.
Yep.
Taking them right up to the 22. Coming clear, another pick and go. St. Pat's using their forwards first. Slow ball, but yes, another pick and go. It's ripped clear.
Here we go.
New Plymouth have a chance. Counter attack. Little kick in behind. St. Pat's trying to wriggle out of a tackle. He has done so. Well done. Short side attack. And he's been dragged unceremoniously to the touchline. Good defence, New Plymouth, but equally so good. Good couple of surges there from the St. Pat's side.
Oh, wonderful from the Rangiki Waho for St. Pat's. That was well won, but they just didn't control that position, and hence the game is down right in front of us.
Yeah, control on that ball is essential.
Yep.
Getting players in support quickly so you can offload and being right there at the breakdown to get that quick 2-second ball. Some of the rucks have been a little bit slow and not allowing them to get the backlines into action, have they?
Yes, and get that flow that they need.
Another good line out take there from Sean O'Sullivan. Good return ball, looking for the inside play. Jackson Steele, I think it is broken clear. Being taken down now in a tackle. They must get quick ball, New Plymouth, if they can. Yes, they've got the ball. Rather slow, it's given St. Pat's time to reorganise. Good cut through there from Sean O'Sullivan.
Forward, yep. A little bit of forward pass there. Hard luck.
Good attacking backline play there though, Jack, to bring, I think, Jason Steele from the left wing in outside or inside number 12.
That was a great break. But then the key to that too, Kevin, was the recycling on the ball was very fast. It was just unfortunate that last pass there was forward, but they were looking very, very dangerous there.
They certainly were. Good scramble defence though from St. Pat's to get back and shut that attack down and try and slow the ball as much as they can. Although you said it was reasonably quick ball, they would have liked it to have been quicker.
Yeah.
And perhaps catch St. Pat's napping on getting reorganised on defence.
That's right, yeah, they got caught there a few times.
Good wide pass on the short side here from O'Connell. Kick downtown. It's found Tomo Collins to Apai. He's caught in possession. St. Pat's looking to turn over. No, they can't. Yeah, a little bit testy there. One or two of the players just not showing their school values correctly when they should be, just stepping back and
that's right,
getting on with the game. Referee Mitch Young ensuring that we have some time apart to talk to each other. Captains will come in and have a word or two.
Yeah, a little bit of classroom time, naughty boys. But what I'm liking at the moment, Kevin, we talked about lessons that Boys High learned from last week. I think their line-out's going really well. And as we talked about before, was just that ball recycle, ball control that both teams needs to do, let's say, 3-4 phases, and that will build up a little bit more momentum. At the moment, they just only go 2 or 3, and that's it.
That's correct, Jack. Both teams have struggled to get beyond 2 or 3 phases, which, although we're trying to do that for each team and trying to build phases, it shows the defence is very good, and they're getting up and shutting them down. So both sides are doing what they need to do, whether it be on attack or a defence. Now we do have a yellow card, I believe, being issued here.
Yeah, both teams.
One from each team. There was some assistance from the TMO to make that call.
Yeah.
And we won't highlight those players. I'll let them go and have time out, and we'll move on with the game. Both teams now are down to 14 players. Both of those players within the forwards. The Plymouth Boys High ahead on the scoreboard. 20 minutes of running time have gone, or 25 minutes, and it's 10 points to 0.
Both teams are getting ready for another Rangi ki waho.
And both teams have strong forward packs, Nā Ka Wakama. And we've noticed that today already, that they've had some good surges and good pick and goes and very good play. Here we go in the back line now. Pretty static passing, but now they start to move forward. Good strong run there from, I believe it would have been David Tikatawawa. Yet again, slow ball for St. Pat's to work from. So they have to go back to their pod. Attack. They've got players on both sides of the ruck here. Nice short ball. Good strong surge coming through. Now they're going to need quick ball. Good cut out pass, but just unable to hold that ball. It was a nice little grubber kick behind too, Jack.
Oh, very unlucky a few times, Silverstream. You know, that ball was right in hand. It's just those little technical touches that need to be correct.
But it does show a willingness from both teams, both on attack and defence, to either spread the ball wide or get up in their face to try and disrupt that continuity. And we're seeing that, and so it's good play from both sides.
Oh, great game, great game. Yeah, there's willingness on both teams to, as you said, to spread the ball wide, go edge to edge, but it's just holding on to position.
27 minutes of running time on the clock. The Plymouth have been restored to the full 8 men in the pack as they had the scrum feed. Nonoku. Good first delivery. Good strong run, putting pressure on the St. Pat's defensive line. Looks like they've got slow ruck ball there, so yes, we have a box kick. Oh, this could be interesting if he can pick it up. It's in his hands now. Where's the support? And you can tell from the crowd noise on the far side on the gully, they like what they saw there. They're right up on their feet, cheering along their team. Your Plymouth Boys High School ahead 10-0 on the scoreboard. They have a great attacking opportunity now from this line-out. They do have the throw in as well.
I tell you what, the kick is only as good as the chasers. I thought the Boys High did really well to get up there and hassle the defence.
Yet again, a nice line-out take, holding in the air, bringing it down, looking for a drive. Now we have a backdoor play, trying to cut through the middle there from, that would have been probably Valami Rover. Options here, return ball.
Yep, good turnover. Yep.
And it was obvious that the St. Pat's player got himself in a good position to get that turnover there. The turnover ball, as we know, Ruruhanga. Well done, St. Pat's.
Yeah, and that was from Braden Soy, the big number 8.
Big number 8, very experienced.
Kapai. This number 10 is playing really well.
Yeah, but he's a bit solo. He needed a bit of support at the breakdown. It's come now in numbers as they use their pods, their big boys, to telling effect. Good ruck ball here. Quick hands needed. Nice fend off.
Great ball.
Round the bootlace tackles there from your Plymouth side. Well done. Good front on defence there as well. Stopping St. Pat's in their tracks. We come the short side. Let's move it into the open side again. We've got plenty of players to decide where the ball goes, but good strong defence yet again.
Yep.
Body on body, Jack. They're coming up really quick and stopping them in their tracks, aren't they?
Very good, yep. You're not giving the Silverstream space to move, so that's the key to the Boys High defence.
Oh, and it's been working very well.
There's good connectedness between the players.
Yes, indeed.
That's probably the key.
The players indeed know their role, and if one player hasn't done it, there's always a supporting player to do it. So it's working really well. They know exactly what they're doing on defence, and they're getting up and doing a great job. Jackson Forey-Hinger with the throw. Good long pass out into the St. Pat's backline here. They're really trying to spread it this time. Quick ball is required. Cutting through close to the ruck there. Pick and go with one of their forwards using his fend to try to get some advantage.
And very close to the try line, Kev.
Another pick and go. It's their number 7, Jackson Mendoza. Did he get over the line?
Yep, not yet. But they've got the advantage coming.
This time he may have slid under. Not quite. We'll try again, no doubt. Squeeze ball coming back through his legs. St. Pat's looking for that pick and go.
Try.
Yes, Mitch Young has decided. Pedo got over the line.
Great Pedo.
Great try there, St. Pat's. You deserved that. You certainly had a good backline attack. And then when it came into a return ball into the forward driving position, the forwards picked and go. And eventually the try was scored. Well done. I'm not too sure who scored that, but it was a great forward effort.
Yeah, great effort by the forwards. About time they're rewarded. You know, they've been building it up, phases by phases. It's really good. They were patient, and there were numbers to the breakdown.
So at 32 minutes of running time, it's now 10-5. The Plymouth Boys High School ahead as we await this conversion, but we've seen some great running rugby already in the first half, haven't we, Jack?
Oh, it's been great rugby. Great rugby. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with both teams trying to spread the ball wide. You know, just a few skills that are letting them down, but otherwise it's very good rugby at the moment, Kip.
Certainly has been good rugby, and I'm sure the crowd that have come to this game have been entertained. I'm sure they'd like to have seen a little bit more continuity, but just seeing a very good team effort from both teams, be it on attack or defence.
Yeah. What I've seen, the biggest... The biggest lesson from Wednesday for Boys High is that I think there's a lot of connectedness in the team. There's connection between players, and they're all doing their role well.
It's obvious a team that believes in each other and trusts each other in their positional roles, and they're being well coached, and you know they've done and showing that today.
Yeah.
So as we kick off this time, going to the far side of the field. Uncharacteristic mistake there, but there was a lot of pressure being applied from New Plymouth.
That was a great kick. It was high, so I think the guy was looking into the sun there.
Certainly just spilled it down from his breadbasket, so to speak, and given New Plymouth another attacking opportunity. The Namudu here.
Yep.
So we're almost through the first half of this game, 35 minutes of running time, as we await the outcome of the scrum. Milden taking a run on the open side, he's found some space. Unfortunately, the connection...
Yeah, that was forwards, yeah.
Connection with his outside back, probably Ollie Cole, wasn't quite good. And the ball was spilled. Can't be too much time with some referees' time now for the first half. Score currently 10 points to 5. New Plymouth Boys High ahead. Good scrum pressure being applied from New Plymouth. But a good run there from their strong number 12.
Yep.
Elijah Solomona.
Yep.
But it's been turned over. New Plymouth have a chance here. Wide pass.
Oh, knock on, hard luck.
Not to be, knock on, but they're certainly trying to move any turnover ball. 2 pass wide, Jack, as we know.
Yeah, see, that ball control is really letting them down, both teams. You know, you win possession the hard way, and then you just drop it here, or not catching the ball. They just need to concentrate a little bit more on holding on to that ball. The New Plymouth scrum has been very strong.
Yes, it has. It has
very
been very strong.
Yep.
They have a very strong front row, you know, experienced players. And St. Pat's this time. Cut out play there. Good running speed here. He's cut through the middle.
Where's it?
Looking for support.
Luck.
Finally come in the one of the backline players looking for a short side attack. They need the supporting players in. They're mostly lined up on the open side. And yes, they didn't get enough players in the support zone. New Plymouth got over the ball and secured themselves a penalty. They were all lined up on this side for attack check.
Yes.
No one went there in support. You need at least 2 players at the breakdown. And
that was a great turnover. Great turnover
penalty.
Yeah.
This could be the last kick of the match for the first half.
It is.
Yes, it is. So as we go to the half-time break, a few comments from you, Jack, on the first half.
A few comments from me. I think what I like, Kevin, is that both teams are trying their best. I think now they're going to go to half-time. The coaches will give them the message that they need to do, what you need to improve on in the second half. We'll probably see a different game in the second half.
Okay, as we go to the half-time break, it's 10 points to 5. The Plymouth Boys High School ahead of St. Pat's. We'll catch you second half soon.
A big thank you to Apollo Projects for providing the funding.
It's really helped our kids to have more opportunities.
Gaining the extra funding really goes a long way to providing opportunities.
We are low on the socioeconomic index, so our students haven't got $200 when we're going away for these trips.
Students often miss out on opportunities because of the financial commitment.
More often than not, the student has to give up their sport.
With the funding from Apollo Projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions.
Your generosity has enabled us to enable these students be able to play in these sports, be able to just be the best versions of themselves.
We're really grateful, and I cannot express that enough about how and what it means to us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this isn't about what we wore back in the day.
we're going to go now. Going once, going twice, no more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
Since 2022, New Zealand Carbon Farming has been a partner in our School Sports Series, which is a collection of national sporting events that are held throughout New Zealand. They've also committed significant funding to help local schools and the communities that they're a part of so they can achieve more with their sport programs.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport and to promote sport in schools is hugely beneficial.
As a small rural school, obviously travel is an issue for us. We compete often in the Waikato.
We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel and cost of accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students.
Our students are in an area where money is tight and opportunities for them is minimal. So creating more opportunities at school for our students to participate in sport is what we're wanting to do.
So to be able to have the support of New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic this year.
We are very grateful for the funding. It's going to help a lot of our students here at Tikuti High School, especially one of our students, Callum Headley. He has made the New Zealand Kia Orahi team.
I'd just like to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for their support of the college. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to offer everything we do to the students.
Huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. Certainly the opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
Big thanks to New Zealand Carbon Farming for everything they've done for us. Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Okay, we're back to the action now. The coaches have had their words of wisdom to their teams. St. Pat's having a little bit more time to have a few extra words perhaps. I'm sure the captains have also had a few words, and we're about to start the second half, Jack. Looking forward to some more good action this half.
Yeah, how am I now, mate? Yes, looking forward to the second half. And as I said before, just before halftime, I think we're going to see a very good game in the second half, Kip. The day's looking great, the wind is picking up a bit more, and the crowd, oh, they're buzzing. It's a great game.
The crowd is certainly buzzing. New Plymouth Boys High ahead at this stage, 10 points to 5. There is a shield at stake for the team to win. It's called the McDonald Shield. Shane McDonald and his family presented that. He was a boarder at St. Pat's a few years ago. So there is a trophy at stake for the winner of this match. New Plymouth Boys High, Namutu, they've taken it up to the 22-metre zone. Ty Milden, box kick. St. Pat's have decided to run. They're not changing their style of attack. Taking it through the middle. Ball security is important. Nice cut-out pass to player on the short side here. That was their number 11, their winger. Harry Stoop. It's gone to ground now. St. Pat's look to recycle. Good strong run there from
Soy, the number 8.
Braden Soy. He's been a key influence in this game.
Had a very good game so far. Good hands, good hands.
New Plymouth back in control of the ball. Just before we go too far, I wish to apologise. In my introduction, I mentioned the word Maori TV. We have been informed that it's Whakata Maori, and obviously their association with New Zealand Sports Collective, who are bringing you this game. Apologies for that slight mistake, but there it is. We're back into the action now as St. Pat's turn to throw into this line out. They're on attack. Good steal there from New Plymouth.
Great steal.
Good strong run up the gut, so to speak. Good exit from New Plymouth though. Took it into the first phase, cleared back to their 10 and cleared to touch.
Much better play by New Plymouth. They tidied the ball up really well. The exit play was wonderful.
They're certainly playing far better than I witnessed on TV last week against Hamilton. They're just far more composed in everything they do.
Yep.
St. Pat's with a nice line-out take there as they take it in and get a bit of a drive going forward. It's at the back of this ruck. Coming out now to Winiata Pitawioso. Nice break through the middle. And he's still going. He's got the speed. Yes, he has. And he's over for a great try.
What a try. That's a great pedo.
Great pedo there with his good cut-out pass. They certainly put their second 5 or centre into space.
Elijah Solomona.
He certainly showed a clean pair of heels once he got through the gap. Although the defence was coming at him, he just got into another gear, Jack, and over for a very, very good try. It was
a great Rangiki Waho from the Silverstream. They control that ball. A few cut-out passes there and a great pedo to the second 5.
St. Pat's have certainly showed their intent early in the second half. They're gone ahead now on the scoreboard. With that try, that'll take it to from 10 points to 5 down. To beg your pardon, at 10 points all.
Yeah, 10 points all now, with a conversion to come.
Conversion to come. And yes, that kick was well struck. It's now St. Pat's ahead by 12 points to 10. And while that kick was taken, you could see clearly the 1400 Boys High School student haka on the gully terraces, really trying to disrupt the flow of that kick, but not to avail. It didn't happen that way, but they're certainly supporting their team, as they always do on this gully field.
That's exactly right, Kev. Every time the haka's on, you really add a bit more support. to the home team.
There was a great chase on that kick there, Jack. That almost led to a try. There was good chasing on that kick.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
So we'll come back to a midfield scrum.
Yep.
St. Pat's will have the delivery of this ball to the scrum, the Nonoku.
The Nonoku from both teams have been very good, but I think I'll give it to Boys High. They got a little bit of an edge in the scrum. But in terms of Rarangi Tiwaho, I think Silverstream's got a good line out.
Yes, they have. In fact, I've impressed by both teams' line-outs today. They haven't lost it, or they've had one ball that was taken out from St. Pat's throw, which was very good. But most line-outs have been taken cleanly and allowed the team to attack.
That was poor discipline from Boys High. Oh, my God, oh my goodness. Another great beetle from Silverstream.
Well, that happened so quick. I was just trying to get myself organised when instead of a kick for touch, it was a tap and a couple of passes wide, and St. Pat's, as you can see, have scored in the corner. Certainly took the Plymouth Boys High by surprise, and certainly myself as well, but well taken. They used that space wisely to score in the corner. Well done, St. Pat's.
Well done. I tell you what, Kevin, the discipline thing can go both ways. Not only the way that you control the game with your set of skills on a rugby field, but your own as a personnel thing. So right there, the kick didn't go well right from the start. Someone was talking too much to the referee. The referee penalised them. They turned their back. They lost sight of what's going on. And Silverstream just quickly tapped the ball and hence the try down the corner.
Oh, a great set of words there, Jack. You're so right. The Plymouth Boys High were just found wanting by not taking the time to, instead of turning their back, they should have been facing up to the players. They turned their back momentarily and they were lost there. It's one of those things we're always taught as a player, you know, Jack, to never turn your back.
And never turn your back.
Jog backwards and look at the team that's in front of you. And they didn't do that on that occasion and pay dearly for it.
Right.
Excellent conversion there, also from the number 10 and captain, Maui Winiata Pitalieso. He's taken the score out now to a 19 points to 10 lead for St. Pat's over New Plymouth Boys High.
You mentioned Maui Wenitana Patelisio, the first five. He's definitely got his stamp on this game.
Oh, he certainly has.
He's controlling the play really well.
Yeah,
show a lot of talent.
He's an experienced player. He's the third year in the first 15, the head boy of the school. So he certainly carries a lot of mana within the school system and on the rugby field, and showing that clearly today. Seven minutes of running time in the second half as we await this line out. So it's New Plymouth Boys High hooker Marshall Sheehan. It's gone deep. Forward start to rumble, but well taken away. Good turnover here from St. Pat's. Looking for the ball, but it's turned over. Well done, New Plymouth.
Great turnover.
Tap and go, but no, clearly wasn't from the mark. This doesn't look good. Some players come in from the midfield from St. Pat's. They weren't needed to do that. Let's turn our attention to the rugby, boys. There is no need for any of that. Referee now having to come together with the two captains shortly. Reeve Nelly from New Plymouth Boys High and Maui Winiata Pataliso, but he's having a chat to his touch judge because there could well be some repercussions here. The initial scuffle didn't seem too bad, but what happened after that was a bit of concern. Oh, both.
You know, given at this level, this kind of penalty is unnecessary. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's a yellow or a red card, but
it's yellow. Both
a yellow
yellows,
card.
Yeah, both yellows. Yeah. Yeah. The discipline from both teams at the moment is just letting themselves down.
And this has gifted St. Pat's an opportunity to put some
More
further
points.
points on the board. It's probably a kickable for this young player's range, within his range.
Yeah, that's number 15, Tommy Tukapua.
Tommy Tukapuna stepping forward to take this kick, it seems.
Yeah.
Just having difficulty picking up the numbers on their shirts right now.
Yeah, definitely Silverstream came out firing in the second half, Kevin. I like the way they control that ball now, and the pace of the game just picked up really fast, and Boys High is scrambling a little bit.
Yeah, I think the momentum has changed a little bit, as you say, Jack. Coach's wisdom at half-time has certainly stirred up the St. Pat's team as we await this kick. Struck it very well, and yes, through the middle.
Well.
There was never any doubt when that ball left the feet of the Tommy Tukapuna. Very, very good kick from that angle. So that puts St. Pat's now out to a 22 points to 10 lead. And in some ways, the crowd has been a little bit silenced after a very, very good start from New Plymouth Boys High. But very strong second half performance so far from St. Pat's. They have some very powerful forward runners and a very connected back line. Here we go. Deep kick. Wise decision, stopping it with your foot. Good clean catch there from New Plymouth. Speedy running here, trying to find the outside gap. Good work here, New Plymouth. Nice pod attack. Support play coming in, yes. Good inside ball. Jackson
Good ball.
still
Good
using his
inside.
speed. Excellent play there off the second phase. Now we're coming into the third phase. Keep the continuity going, New Plymouth. Good continuity now. Recycle ball is needed. Yes, we've got it. Good long passing attack here. Straighten up.
Yep.
This
Got
is
numbers out
promising.
wide.
This is looking very promising, Boys High. 5 or 6 phases now in motion with the ball. Good control. 8 phases now. They continue to roll forward. Plenty of space there. Just unfortunate in that last contact zone. He was looking for that return ball, which didn't quite come off, and it was a forward pass.
I tell you what, that's more like it from Boys High, Kev. They recycled the ball, they went edge to edge a few times over there, but just that unlucky again. Maybe they were pushing that pass, that transfer, but it wasn't necessary, and they had numbers on the outside too.
No, very impressive series of phases there from New Plymouth.
Yeah.
They can be pleased with how they put that together. It's just that final opportunity was shut down with a forward pass.
You notice a change in midfield for Boys High. Tony Tola is on for Williamu Robert.
Good strong surge from the scrum there, from their second 5/8. Exit strategy. St. Pat's down the middle kick. Braden Nielsen kick and chase. A little bit deep. Allows St. Pat's to clear for touch.
Yeah, that was a great exit play.
Yes, Milton has decided we'll go for the counter-attack.
Yeah.
Try and take St. Pat's by surprise. It's working well. They've got speed on the outside. Kick and chase. This could come undone if they can link up.
Here we go.
Plenty of action here at this gully ground this afternoon as we watch this kick go downtown, and been plenty of movement of the ball. Great game we're watching.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Both teams are really keen to spread it whenever they can. Counter-attack opportunity from a quick throw-in from the line out. Made 30, 40, 50 metres easily.
The play was a little bit loose there, but at the end, Boys High won territorially.
Yes, they are. They're in a good position of the field to attack now.
Yep.
As they walk into the line out, having called their play.
Yep.
It's a 3-man line out, 4-man in fact. As Sean Sullivan comes forward.
Good take.
Nice take
Great
off the top. Good OT ball. Good strong running, Tony Talo, but taken in a high
Great
tackle.
Yeah.
Referee's got his arm out. There's a penalty advantage coming. They spread it wide.
Good.
Jackson still looking for some space out wide, but
come back to the penalty.
Well, what a good play there. Tony Talo making a huge addition to the team in midfield there, showing all his power and strength, running it.
He's been playing really, really well, Tony. Playing really, really well.
Well, he certainly hit the line quick then and took up all that space. But he did get a bit of a coat hanger in the tackle zone. And so Mitch Young has given a penalty, but the Boys High team are going to go with the scrum. Interesting call.
Interesting call, yeah. Mind you, in saying that today, I think, looking at the game so far, Kevin, I think we have Boys High's got the edge on the scrum. So it will be interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, that's a fair call. So Reeve Nelly has decided we're going to put some pressure up front.
Yep.
And get a strong platform to work from. They have.
Well, we got the ball.
Looking to offload on the tackle, but unable to do so there. It's a scramble for the ball at the back of the ruck. Walden being caught in possession, but managed to clear. Now will come wide. Strong resistance by St. Pat's though. Bit loose here, but Jackson still took it through a few metres.
Here we go. Obstruction.
Tala.
Very lucky.
Pick and go through the middle. Was he off his knees?
That was a great carry by Tony.
Breaking the tackle now. Very good, Boys High.
Off his feet. Centre off his feet there.
St. Pat's player off his feet, trying to get that turnover, but not able to do so. So Boys High will take the opportunity to kick for touch. They're in the right part of the field. Their line out is working well. They've got a strong back line. Speedy outside players have got opportunities here from this line out.
Tony certainly had a bit of bunch in the second half since he came on.
Yes, he certainly has. Referee said we're going to do that line out again.
No, it's free kick.
Free kick?
Yeah.
Okay, free kick.
Yeah. To Silverstream.
Silverstream running it from their own 22. Nice strong surge from Soy again.
They're very confident with the ball in hand now.
Yes, they are. Looking for a tip-on pass, but taken to ground.
Yeah.
Probably going to be taken back and cleared for touch here. Yes, it is. Straight up and down the middle, though. Some chasers coming. Boys High, plenty of time to react. Nice quick pass. Oh, good show and go. Taking them forward 10 metres. Now they attack. Pride attack coming through here. 2 players at the breakdown.
Good recycle. Good recycle. Oh, great turnover.
Good turnover there from St. Pat's.
Silverstream. Yep.
Yeah, very good over the ball. Kick and chase, he's regathered it.
Oh, what skills.
Pure foot speed now, but dragged down in a tackle as they come through to the clean out. What can this winger, Harry Stoop do?
What a ball.
But he's been wrapped up in a tackle.
Great defence, and I think that's a knock on there. Yep.
Very good. Very good passage to play there. Both teams.
Play by Silverstream, Kev.
Yeah, both teams trying to attack or defend depending on their role, and getting across scramble tackles, doing everything right for their team. We're seeing a quality game of rugby here. 2 evenly matched teams really doing their best.
I like that New Plymouth still willing to run the ball, but at the moment they're not getting the numbers to the breakdown, and their last pass shouldn't be made, and that's where they're struggling.
St. Pat's ahead on the scoreboard, 22 points to 10. So Milden looking for the return ball into speed.
Here we go.
Yes,
Here we go.
He's got the legs. He's going to go all the way. Yes, he will. It's Braden Nielsen, I think. Yes, he has.
Great try. Great try.
Braden Nielsen all the way try after a turn ball. Great attacking play there as the crowd show their applause, show their appreciation with the applause they made. But 50-odd metre run there from that right winger there once he got their ball from a return ball from the midfield player. So Braden Nielsen, I imagine, would have scored that try.
Yes.
If he's on the right wing and the numbers are correct. He just took off, and when he found space, it was just a foot race to the line, Jack.
Yes, we talked about connection before, and that was really connection between him and the first 5. A little chip over the top, a good bounce, and of course he's got the speed, and great beetle by Boys High.
22 points to 15 now. Kick to come. Great attacking play from that set piece. It's good to see some set piece moves come off. Left foot kick, shot, trying to curve it back through. Great kick. That was a very, very good kick. That would have been Tummett Collins Tayapo, I believe. That's now 22 points to 17. New Plymouth creeping back up. St. Pat's ahead though, 22-17.
Oh, sorry, that was 2 minutes. Yeah.
I think that was Jack Weissman that did that.
Okay, very nice kickoff from Maui Winiata Patalioso. Taken by the New Plymouth side and bundled over to touch. But St. Pat's will have this thrown to the line out. Jack Forrihinger to do the job. A couple of replacements have come on. We haven't quite picked up their numbers, but I see number 20 is on for St. Pat's. It could be Ollie Cuff at halfback.
There we go again.
Tap and go. Braden Soy taking it forward with strong leg drive. Pick and go through the middle yet again. 2 or 3 metres at a time. But just when they needed continuity, Jack, good turnover from New Plymouth Boys High.
A great turnover. Again, it's just those rush action by both teams. There's no need to rush a lot of their play. It's 21-17.
£21-17, the scoreboard says, but
yeah, I thought it was 22.
I thought it was 22. I'm not quite sure on that one. I thought it was a penalty, made it
good line
22,
out.
But here we go. Good crisp passing from Boys High there, always in front of the player.
Yeah.
They're well spread now to come back this way as they do.
Yeah.
First phase has been done. Wilden sizing up his option, decided to go on the short side. Players are still over here. Kick and chase. St. Pat's clearly offside of the breakdown there.
You notice who as the game's moving on, Kev, the discipline is just starting to affect the both teams' play. You know, the high tackle, the drop passes, you know, they're starting to lose that. They need to really start refocusing again and finish strong.
Yeah, valuable comments there, Jack. Well done, you're so right. Discipline and continuity are so important in a game of rugby, and momentum shifts can happen, but at the moment, Plymouth are starting to get a bit of an assertion back in their game. They're starting to get a bit more urgency towards their play, and have shown some great patches just lately.
Yeah.
So the scoreboard has been corrected. It is 22-17. As we watch the action again, Tony Ta'ala took it into the breakdown. Good crisp passing here. Looking for some space and finding it. Good run there.
Yeah, good run by the captain.
Reeve Nelly, very experienced player. Good quick recycled ball. Nice crisp passing. Side trying to advance on the far side of the field. Good continuity being showed here. Ducking and diving, trying to find some way through, but managed to get a good offload.
Yeah.
Short side attack. Come to a bit of a standstill as they recycle into the open side.
Yep.
Tony Ta'ala with his hands on the ball. He's the man that can do some damage if he gets the ball. Cut out pass.
Oh, knock on.
Unfortunate.
Hard luck, yes.
But New Plymouth, Namudu need to be praised for the way they're trying to play the game, Jack. They're certainly chancing their arm, they're spreading it wide. There's a bit of a strong wind here, but they're still taking their chances.
They are.
It's looking good.
Yes, they are looking good, and it's very exciting to watch, but they just need to make sure they control that ball and make sure that pass, should I pass or not? You know, that last one.
Well, the wind is definitely
it's picking up
here, and it could be making a couple of those moments that the players are having difficult to control the ball, as you say. But they've done a good job so far. Their passes have been crisp, accurate, always in front of the player, and I've been very impressed with the way they've played, Jack. I'm very impressed with both teams.
Yeah, both teams are. There's some key players started to rise up now. Tony Ta'ala came over in the second half, and he's really showing his form at the back. And of course, the number 8, the big number 8 for Silverstream is really putting his mark on the game.
Yep. Yeah, most definitely. I do believe there has been a change at halfback for the St. Pat's side. That's Ollie Cuff, second year player, year 13 at halfback. But look at that scrum shunt from the Plymouth Boys.
Ooh.
But no, the ref Mitch Young said it was
free
not
kick,
correct.
inside, yeah.
This is interesting. They're right on their own 22.
Yeah.
30 metres from their try line.
Yeah.
And
they're calling for a scrum.
They've called in for a scrum.
And it's not really much you can do when it's a free kick, Kev.
Okay,
on the other side too, they could have, Yep, take that ball downtown. Oh, now they got a penalty.
Good point. Good point.
Yep.
They can certainly kick for touch now and retain the line out.
Get the line out, yep.
Well, New Plymouth a bit adventurous there, throwing a couple of wide passes there, but
just those little touches like that. It's unnecessary.
Certainly a little bit risky as they kick downtown. It's given St. Pat's a chance to counter-attack. Bit of force back going on here.
Yeah.
Here we go. St. Pat's on the counter. Step and go. Finding a hole through the middle. Offload. Good offload. Still running. Can he link up with his support players? Yes, he can. This looks promising inside.
Oh, what a try. What a try.
Excellent try there from the St. Pat's team. That was a team try all the way through.
That was a great team try. What a great biddle. Great biddle.
Great pedo there, as we said. They just caught New Plymouth napping a bit, but they've straight through the middle. The offloads, the continuity, players in support, players in motion. It was eventually going to come to, could they tackle, and a nice cut through and then try close to the post.
And that's exactly right, Kevin.
This takes the score from 22-17 to 27 points to 17. 27-17 with the conversion to come.
Again, Kevin, it's the quality of those kick, just standing. You know, if you kick, can you contest that kick? Can you find the line? So Boys High missed that kick twice, and that's what happened. They paid a penalty.
Certainly did pay a huge penalty for that mistake, trying to run it from their own 22. And eventually the pressure told, and St. Pat's have capitalised. Conversion successful. It's now 29 points to 10.
We've got a game on our hand.
St. Pat's ahead.
Yep. 29-17.
Be about 6 or 7 minutes running time, 35 minutes per half. Maybe 8-9 minutes to go. It's all on from New Plymouth now, 29 points to 17. Behind on the scoreboard. Sorry, 29. Yeah, 17, that's correct. Sorry, 29, 17. Good breakout there from St. Pat's. They're still
That's
going
a
forward.
great pass. Great
and a nice offload. Strong running, Braden Soy. In pass. A good counter at defence there from New Plymouth to get across and scramble and shut that attack down. But they're really stretching out now, St. Pat's, aren't they?
I tell you what, Kevin, Braden Soy and Alex Hewitt, they've been massive in their forward.
Yes, they have.
They've been making some strides and some hard running. And they capitalised on that.
Well, as you can imagine, Alex Hewitt is the son of Norm Hewitt, the All Black, from a few years back. He certainly made his presence known today, as you also said, Braden Soy. In fact, Jackson Mendoza on the flank as well. They've got a strong forward pack, and they've certainly been very good at the pick and goes, the offloads, and the supporting runners when they have the ball in hand. They're always there in attack. Playing very, very well their forwards. They have a strong front row as well, the Pū Wakamaru, and they can be very pleased with their effort this afternoon.
Yeah. We lost that ball.
They can go through the middle here yet again from the strong St. Pat's forward runners. They need the support straight away. Pick and go's coming. Putting New Plymouth under all kinds of pressure close to the line. Now it's going to come wide. It had to be. Just completely run out of numbers, and they certainly came to the backline players.
Completely
they knew
run out
exactly
of
what to do once the forwards had done their job. The guy controlling the play at number 10 for St. Pat's, winning out to Patisera, knew what to do. A couple passes wide to his backline players. They just run out of numbers. New Plymouth over for a very good try.
That connection was not there in that last play from New Plymouth Boys High.
True.
Yeah. Braden Soy make a massive run, and there were so many players onto him.
So currently it's 34 points to 17 with the kick to come, St. Pat's. They've certainly had a very, very strong second half, Jack, and certainly silenced the New Plymouth crowd today.
Yeah, they're definitely showing some good form now, Silverstream. And Boys High, they're still in a fight. They're just not holding on to the ball properly and play the game that they can play in the first half. Some of the key players from Silverstream are really putting their hand up, and our key players, some of our experienced players from Boys High, they really need to step up.
Not quite successful with that kick, as you note, but the referee has decided now the game is all over. He's called for full time, so as we wrap up this game here at the Gully this afternoon, it's a win to the St. Pat's side, 34 points to 7 in a very free-flowing game. They will take the McDonald Shield. They've won this game clearly. Last year it was won by New Plymouth Boys High, but today it's the victory for St. Pat's. Your comments on the game, Jack, finally?
I tell you what, the three players that stood out for me for Silverstream were Alex Hewitt, Braden Soy, and Maui Patelisio there. I think their experience really came to the fore, and for us, we got a great forward back who just didn't capitalise on our first half form, and in the second half we had some momentum, but we just didn't finish well. But there's a lot of promise there, and the game was exciting in the first half.
Oh, it certainly was an exciting game to comment on. So thank you very much, Jack, for being in commentary with us today. Thank you to our cameraman, Billy Preston, and thank you to those who are watching this game. So farewell from us at the moment. It's a noho, uri mai rā. Catch you next time we have live stream coverage. Thank you.
Haere rā.